Go. Good morning, everybody. Woo! I'll tell you what. Tell you what. Come on, wake up, wake up. Let's do that again. Let's do that again. Good morning, everybody. That's better. That's better. That's better. That's way better. Anyway, gosh, dang, it's great to be on here. And guess what? We're talking about cards today. I'm going to get off the subject a little bit and talk about collector cards because, a little gem popped up that I had hidden. And my mother, God bless her, she found it, found them in that, and brought them to me yesterday. And it just blew my mind that I had all these cards. I was always upset with myself because I had tons of cards. I had Pokemon, I had tons of baseball, tons of basketball, tons of football. And my dumb idiot self sold all this stuff and that, and I probably sold it too cheap, to be honest. But that's what got me on the ball. So those that know my Facebook and that and see the cars I've had and stuff that I had, that was the whole transpire of how I got all that stuff. I was able to afford everything, to do everything to those cars, the modifications, the engine modifications, the body kits, all that stuff. That is where that money came from. I just fell in love with cars all my life in that. And yeah. But lo and behold, I forgot I had tons more baseball cards. Some hockey, some football, some basketball, and stuff. And I even got these cards and that that are military cards. Get this, I don't know. They might be worth something because they're old cards and that. And but yeah. But yeah, so like I found these. This blew my mind, and like I said, my mom found this stuff hidden. I had it hidden, uh, stashed away, and she found it and brought it to me yesterday, and it blew my mind. I thought I got rid of all of them, but then these, she found these. She found these. These are old. These cards are extremely old too. I haven't gotten them looked at to see if they're worth anything. They're Desert Storm cards, and there's a lot. There's a good bit. But the baseball cards that she found, can't believe. I checked into them. They're ungraded, so just for the binder I have, I got metal, I got platinums, I got some golds, and that for baseball and that, and blew my mind when I'm doing looking up these cards and that. And I know a lot of people collect. And we're on here to talk about every card. I'm not talking about just baseball or any type of sport. It could be any cards you like, Pokemon, whatever. I don't care. I love collecting because like I told you, I've collected Pokemon since I was young, and then I was an idiot and sold all this off. Plus a lot of baseball cards I had and basketball cards, football cards. But then my mom surprised me with these, and because I didn't think I had any left. I thought I got rid of all of them. So I completely forgot about these. So it blows my mind. So I was kind of like shocked on the fact that, oh, I still got freaking cards. Like, this is awesome. So that made me happy. Especially in the situation I got a car. My aunt, she gave me a car. I've been working on it to get it past. The only thing wrong with it was the alternator, which blew my mind because the way she was making it sound like it was something much worse. But it's a great, great vehicle in it. So we're happy. I'm happy about that. But cards are definitely another thing I wanted to talk about because I love collecting cards. Always had since I was a kid. Just stupidity, I got more into my cars than that, and that's why I sold everything, and that supplied it, the money for my addiction with cars and that, modifying them and everything like that. And then of course I fell in a situation, yeah. But now that I know I have these cards, it's like, oh, what should I do? Like, should I keep them? Get them? Like, my buddy just said, drunk. He just said that they're not, unfortunately, grading cars grading anything right now. So that kind of sucks. Because I would like to get them graded and see what the prices would go up. Because it doesn't tell you what the grade would be if they did that. So, unfortunately, so you would have to get them graded to a certain level in that. I mean, some of them said some prices. I think there was a couple of them that they would go up like 10, $15 or something like that. But the one I'm really looking forward to is the Cal Ripken Jr. I have a card. I actually have two of them. I have a rookie one when he was a rookie, and then I have one that is a platinum card. So those one, and then I got two. I got Ken Griffey and Ken Griffey Jr. And I think I got doubles on both of them of the same card. So that really got me anxious. And then I have two cards that are autographed. So I definitely am looking for that one because those two right there brought the price up. So I'm definitely just like anxious about that. It's just amazing in it. But if you come on here, come on. Like I'm talking about, cards and that, and I know a lot of people collect cards and everything. Like these are amazing, and that these cards, I don't know if they're gonna be they're in pretty good condition, other than being curved. But I don't think that's going to really matter because I think if you put them in cases and that, if they are worth anything, it would straighten them out right away. But other than that, they're in pretty dang good shape. And what's surprising is the cards are like certain cards are worth the money. Like so these, like I said, I got a whole stack here for these things. It's just unbelievable. Look at this thing. Like, that's just that. And then I found this card. I don't know. That's a crazy card there. I've never seen. So I didn't know they had cards like these. I didn't even know I had one. 1959 Stingray race car. So, it's just amazing with these cards and that, that they come out with nowadays. And then you find. Now, this is what's crazy. All these cards I found and had were all yard sales. All yard sales. So before Pokemon came really popular again, I was at yard sales left and right since I was a kid and they first came out. And then yard sales, I would get most of them, everything. Same with the baseball cards. Like, just people just were like, oh yeah, just give me, $5 for a whole thing of them. And okay, I'll give you $5 because I knew Even as a teenager, one day these cards are gonna be worth something. Like, people don't get it. People don't get it. Like, a lot of these people don't understand. Of one day, these cards are gonna be worth some money. Like, I know Pokemon. I was, I was like, but you never know. You never know. So I was like, yeah, I'm gonna collect them. I'm gonna keep them and collect and collect and collect. And I did. I had, oh my word, I had these big plastic bins just filled with Pokemon. I had them all labeled too. I had my Pokemon cards, labeled Pokemon, and the whole bin and that. And I would have to count it out too, how many was in there, all that stuff. Baseball cards, same. I labeled it and how many were in there, so on and so forth. It was insane. So I had a storage unit that was just jam packed, just full of bins, uh, all the way up to the ceiling, to the highest point you could go. From the back, and I had the big one where you could put a car in. So I had that filled from the back all the way to the front, stacked all the way up. Like I said, I sold everything, and I sold everything piece by. I sold everything, but I did it like so much of it. I would sell it at a time, and that's where I probably messed up. Like, I should got that looked at. I should got all that looked at. I'm telling you, I know I screwed myself. Um, it was that, and plus, like, being in the military, I didn't have a whole lot of things to do in that, or time. So I was in a rush when I got out, and I was like, oh, I need to do something in my life. Like, I'm tired of paying for this storage unit that's just full of stuff. And plus, I went through a real horrible divorce and that, so that really, like, probably pushed me to do the stupid thing of selling everything for dirt cheap. I know I did. Um, so I regret that, but I had a good time. Like, you got to understand, like, you make mistakes, but at least as long as you had a good time, I really don't regret it that much. I regret it somewhat, because my buddy, drunk, he tells me about his stuff and the prices and that, and I'm like, I know I had this kind of card, and that kind of card, and I know. So, like, that's that. But I have these. It took me a bit since I was doing last night, but I didn't want to give him an answer just yet. So I wanted to finish up today on a lot of the cards and that. I didn't get to the other. I have this thing that's full of them too that I haven't gotten to yet, but I know I have just as much to fill, like 2 more binders probably. No, I'd say maybe another binder I could fill, maybe depending on how big the binder is and how many sleeves I put in. But I'm pretty sure about I don't think I would have as much as what I looked up and seen how much I got for these. Uh, valued at. So, because they're not metal in that. Now, there's a couple pinnacles and a couple sheeted metal ones that were kind of like, but I gotta look into them. And then I got some football ones in there I didn't realize I had that are really old but in great condition. So those ones I'm really like, maybe, maybe those might be hitters. And then I got some basketball, and I know I have 2 Michael Jordans in there. I got 2 Michael Jordans. So I'm kind of excited to see what those are valued at. I got so many cards that I know. This is what's crazy. My mom texted me and said, "Oh, well, that ain't all." I was like, "What?" She's like, "Yeah, you got more." I was like, "Oh." So not too many more. I have a big box that's she says about half full of cards that are all in sleeves and that separate single sleeves and that. And she said that she has a little about like this big, about that tall, that's full of them too, that are in also singles. Um, and I do remember, but I don't know if I sold it, and I don't think I did because I went through a lot of it, and I don't remember seeing my Mickey Mantle. I have a Mickey Mantle. I know I do. Uh, I have a Mickey Mantle, and then I have a whole bunch of Barry Bonds, and I know two of them I got autographed um, when I was little. So, because my mom's first husband was a big baseball fan, and he loved going to every baseball game. It didn't matter who the hell it was. Uh, he was a New York Yankees fan. That's why I have the New York Yankees mystery there. But yeah, he was a big New York Yankees fan. But he would go. He didn't care. He wasn't like, oh, I'm only gonna go to New York Yankees. That's it. No, he went to every baseball game there is, um, and took me along to a lot of them. And that's where like he would have me. He's like, oh, this guy's gonna be there. That's gonna, and I would bring them and try to get their autographs. And that's why I have a couple over here that are autographed. And then I know in that, and my mom said right on top, you got two Barry Bonds that are signed, and you have them really protected in that. And I was like, well, yeah, because like I knew that guy was going to be in baseball forever, and then you know, when the time came, that they're going to be worth money. Um, so I'm been like, ah, excited about that. Um, yeah, so it's definitely going to be a great year for me now that I know I still have this stuff. Um, but listen, if you guys love collecting cards, there's nothing wrong with it. I have people say, "Oh, you're a nerd because you collect this." Listen, you do whatever, and you're a nerd then too because you like whatever. Like everybody has a nerdy side to them, man. It doesn't make them wrong in that. Like even some of the jocks I know had stuff like that. I was basically a jock too. Like I was like, yeah, okay, man. You can call me a nerd all you want, but deep down, I know you're a nerd too about something, and I'm proud to be a nerd. I'm proud. Like, yeah, I don't care. People can call me a nerd now, and I'll just look at them like, man, yeah, I'm a nerd. I love Pokemon cards. I love baseball cards. I love football cards. I love basketball cards. I love hockey cards. Like, come on, man. What's wrong with it? And then I love cars. I'm a big fanatic with cars now. Like, I do a lot of stuff to cars, especially when I get them. Um, Now this car that I'm getting, I don't know if I'm gonna do too much. I was thinking about just throwing some rims on it, nice, 15-inch sub in the trunk, and then a touchscreen and that Bluetooth giant touchscreen in that. That's all really I think I'm gonna do to this car because it's not really something. This car isn't your normal fancy car. I might put a lip on it, put a lip on the front and do a little something for the sides, make it look, But as far as doing something to the engine now, I think I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait until I find something because this man got his stuff back, so I'm about to be balling again. Um, so all this stuff is gonna be different. Here, God, I've got to wait 6 months, unfortunately. But I'm gonna slowly, with each check, I'm gonna slowly do some stuff and get this set up, banging and that. Um, I have it connected already to my one. I just haven't had the time to really do anything because I'm worried about this car. So I'm probably going to focus on this car situation first because I'm going to have another channel. I'll let you guys know that YouTube channel, and I'm going to probably start a Twitch, get on Twitch and that and stream on there as well for gaming and that. For now, at the moment, I think I'm going to focus on certain games. I might do DVD, Dead by Daylight, for those that don't know. Stream that. But I'm more of a Call of Duty guy because I was in the military. And, you know, I enjoy certain games that I know real well. So, and plenty more. I'm going to do plenty more in that. Other games. I was thinking about doing the James Bond, the new James Bond. I know they're coming out with a new John Wick, I heard. So I definitely will stream that when I come out. Resident Evil, I heard they're doing they had a remake. Then I'm gonna do that. So I'll play tons of games. Like, I'm not gonna stick to one game and only stream that one game. I like to bounce. I like to play all sorts of games. So even when I'm just doing it for fun, I'll stream it because hey, I like having fun and just enjoying games. And I'm gonna be doing both PC and PS5. So be prepared, everyone. Be prepared. So it's definitely a situation, and that's why I haven't been on streaming a whole lot. So I want to apologize to all of you. I just haven't had the time. I just got that exciting news that about this car and that, and then I've been focusing on that. We were waiting on a title. My aunt got the title this Saturday, so that was like finally. So we were gonna get that situation. I haven't driven it yet. Like I said, I was focusing on getting everything. I've been like I said, alternator was done, so got that. I had a new battery, but I was like, you know what? I want to put a new battery in anyway, just in case, because what if this one's damaged a bit from all that, you know, alternator and that. I put all new belts in. I got new tires for it. It don't need a new starter yet because the old one still didn't go, but I'm replacing it anyway. Did a oil change yesterday. And I'm thinking about just getting a new radiator and motor pump just in case. So really considering doing that as well, probably with my next check. This way, this car is gonna last. So yeah, I definitely want something like that. So, but yeah, I appreciate y'all of yous. It's great. Love y'all, and have a great and blessed day. Take it easy.